Psalm 32. We're going to look for the hidden formats here to reveal the first writer's format in this psalm. And we're on 32, so let's go there. This will be the text. Let me get out of here for a second. You can take a screenshot of the text. I guess it needs to be brought down a little bit for you. And let me get the cursor out of the way. Okay, now let me get back in the picture and start revealing what we're seeing here. How blessed is he? How blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. I think that's funny. How blessed is the man. How blessed is man. How blessed is man to whom YHVH does not impugn iniquity. I don't know about that one. In whose spirit there is no deceit, in whose will, I would put will there is no deceit. When I keep silent, now this is being added, so we can't even work with that. That's just somebody making us put it. When I keep silent, my body wastes away through my groaning all day long. For day and night, well, they don't understand that what a day is, so for the day your day was heavy upon me. My vitality was drained away as with the fever heat of summer. Let's get rid of these real quick. I acknowledge my sin to you, and my iniquity I did not hide. I said I will confess my transgressions to YHVH, and you did not forgive the guilt of my sin, and you forgive the guilt of my sin. Therefore let everyone who is not godly righteous, as you know from the other videos, that's not from the secular dictionary. Therefore let everyone who is righteous pray to you. Let everyone who is righteous I don't know, pray to you in a time when you may be found. Surely in a flood of great waters, they will not reach him. You are my hiding place. You do. Preserve is not the right word, so that one's got to be looked at. You do preserve me from the trouble. You do trouble. You surround me with songs of deliverance. I will instruct you and teach you. I will instruct you and teach you. in the way which you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Do not be as a horse or as a mule, which have no understanding, whose trappings include bit and bridle, whose trappings include hold them in check. I'm not sure how that gets divided. They will not come near you. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but he who trusts in YHVH'S love kindness will surround him. I will be glad. Oh, why? I will be glad in YHVH. I don't know how that's done in YHVH. I don't understand. I will be glad because YHVH and rejoice, you righteous. Rejoice, you righteous ones, and shout for joy, all you are, all who are upright in heart. Well, that's the first cutting. How blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven. Actually, the only thing that can be forgiven is sins. So, and you do know what the sins are, right? You do know there's 12 commandments, right? You've been here a while. And how blessed is he? Well, listen. How blessed is he whose sin is forgiven, whose sin is covered. That just can't be true. How blessed is man to whom YHVH does not impugn. Blessed is man whose will has no deceit. And then this one would be taken out to cover the 2 verse, so I'm not going to go through this one. Impugn iniquity. Let's see. Impute, I guess. I'm setting up the text here. Sorry, I didn't do this earlier. Actually, I did. The only thing is that the power went out on me. Range. I'm looking to see reckoned 10 times, regarded 8 times, devised 8 times, devise is 13 times, devise punishment. Good, well, when I kept silent, my body wasted away. When I keep silent, my body wastes away through my groanings, all day long, through my groaning. I don't know if I can divide that I'm not getting a feel for how the writer's writing yet to section that. For the, it would be the day your hand was heavy upon me. Like, not the word as, but like with the fever heat of summer. No, this doesn't make sense, but it does tie up to up here. And acknowledge my sin to you. No, you have to, I guess if they're corrupt at the house for our Creator, where the priests are not doing their job, and that's because of Malachi 2:11 reminds us that they have married the daughter of a foreign god. And how do you do that? You meditate to have sex, to have a sex with a so-called female goddess. That's the daughter of a foreign god. My iniquity I did not hide. But if I remove that, my iniquity I did not hide. I confessed my transgressions to YV, and you did forgive. And you did. No, he doesn't know that. He can't know that. You can confess your transgressions to YV, but you don't know if he's forgiven you, because he doesn't go around answering each and every one of us, or we would all know our Creator exists. And that is not his wish to be done on earth. So, and I don't think it's his wish, I think it's his want. He wants us to obey him by our own free will. I confessed my transgressions to YV. That he may forgive. That, oh, I guess I need to go here. That he forgives my guiltiness, that he forgives my guiltiness. How do you save the word guilt without doing this? Because my sins are got to be gone. This is just my guiltiness. I don't know if that's the correct way to spell that. Guess so. My guiltiness. Let everyone who is righteous pray to you. in a time I think that's how the writer let everyone who is righteous pray to you. You can't have the word let everyone. That's your own choice, so the word let can't be used here. Everyone who is righteous prays to you. And that it would be to talk to our Creator, and you get that by this here, that it gets to when you talk to our Creator, He confessed his transgressions to be forgiven them, that He forgives my guiltiness. So the word prayer or prayers is being used correctly here, which is a note to those that don't understand the difference of how to pray and what a petition is. Petition is to ask for something in times when you may be found. Our Creator hears everyone who calls to Him. So that just doesn't, I can't correct something like that. Surely in the flood of great waters, they will not reach him. No, that's not true either. You are my hiding place. You do preserve me from trouble. You do surround. You surround me with song and deliverance. You are my hiding place. What is the words they use besides hiding place? Let's slow down here. That word hiding is only used once. And it's actually the place is used actually once for backbiting, once for convert, once as disguise, and then hidden. Then it's used as the word place 6 times, secret 9 times, secret place 5 times, secretly. Let's see. You are my everyone who is righteous prays to you. They are no, this just I can't work with that one either. You preserve me from my troubles. You relieve me from my troubles. Leave. You relieve me from my troubles. Everyone who is righteous pray to you, for you relieve them from their troubles. I'm thinking that the S here And I'm trying to connect this here because this is everything else you can't work with here. Well, it's not true. Let's not say it, I can't work with it, but it's just what's not true is not true. So you surround with song and deliverance. That isn't true either. Surround me with song and deliverance. Surround. He will instruct you and teach you in life which you, in the way of life you should be. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Going up doesn't give me any helpful hints. Do not be like a horse or a mule, which have no understanding, whose trappings include a bit and a bot. No. Whose trappings include a bit and a bridle to hold them back. They will not come near you. If you is our creator, this is just stupid. Do not be as a horse or a mule. Do not be as a horse. And then I'd have to do something like this. Or do not be like. I'm trying. We'll copy that and then paste it here. Do not be like a horse or like a mule. They have no understanding. Although they do have some understanding, because they know if you tug that way, they want you to go. You go that way. If they they have no understanding like us, of our creator. Do not be like a horse or like a mule whose trappings. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Okay. Their trappings. I guess. Poor word, trapping. Their trappings include a bit and a bridle. To hold them in check, I guess, but that's the 4 verse. They will not come near you. Nope. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but who trust in his love kindness will surround them. We've got to include the females here, right, guys? I mean, they're going to heaven. It's hard to find text describing, especially these guys that are writing their their women, their wives and children, their daughters, they want to go to heaven as well. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but who trust in YHVH, his love kindness will surround them. Be glad in, be glad, be glad and rejoice, you righteous ones, and shout for joy, all you who are upright in heart, all you who are honest. Honest would cover all these. Upright in heart would be honest, right? So to reduce those words down to one word, all who shout for joy, everyone who is honest. Everyone, get rid of that, and then this, everyone who are honest. This, and then this, we got three, and those seem to hook together. Now that those hook together, we got three, and then this one here is stuck out in the middle. We have three, but this three that's odd. Have two. You are not my hiding place. In one word, only used once. So it's like they stuck that word in. And if it wasn't there, what word would you put there to make it three verse? Oh, wait, I don't need it. I've got the verse up a little higher. Everyone who is righteous, praise to you, for you relieve them of their troubles, and you surround them with song. You make them sing songs of deliverance. First, we need to go over here and put 4. And I'm trying to tie this together here. Everyone who is righteous, praise to you, for you relieve them from their troubles. I know we have burdens. We're supposed to have burdens, but I'm thinking that our burdens become smaller and smaller, or not when we're not thinking about them. And then for you relieve them from their troubles. From their troubles. You surround them with deliverance. Get rid of the word song, and I think the word surround is correct. You surround them with your deliverance. And that means to enter into heaven. That type of deliverance, not just the deliverance problems on earth. You surround them with your deliverance. You surround. Let's see what they use. I gotta go up here, I think. I'm lost. No, it's supposed to be going down. I'm right in the middle. I can't find it. Okay. Oh boy, did they really? They got all kinds of words they're using here. As you're looking at this word surround, or my surround, this word here, you surround them with your deliverance. Around is used once. Bring back, bring over, brought. You brought them. That's close. Changed from the troubles. You changed them with your deliverance. Better than the word surround. You changed them with your deliverance. Let me see. Encircled, engulfed, escaped, gathered about, go about, matched, return, you set. Now surround 7 times, surrounded 18 times, surround 2 times, surrounds 2 times. And there's more. Let's get, wow. You turn aside. You know, pretty much turns covers all the T's. You change them with your, for you relieve them from their troubles, for you change them with your deliverance. I guess that for right now, that's better than surround. So let's do that. Let's do this, and then we're going to clean them up. It's getting pretty bad here to where I can't even skip around over the words to see what's going on here. I need this. Let me do this. And of course, I got to go over here, paste it in, get this, and 8. Whoops. I want format. I want to do 8 point, and then replace all. And then we have to get rid of format and then double space to 1 space. Replace all. Let's try that again. 1 more. Okay, close that. Now go up here, save all that, copy it, get rid of it, and then paste it down here. And we'll see what it looks like. Okay. How blessed is he how blessed are they? Let's start out correctly. How blessed are they? Let's include everybody. How blessed are they whose sin is forgiven? How blessed is man whom YHVH does not impugn iniquity. I don't like that. I've had problems with that before. When I kept silent, my body wasted away through my groaning all day long. The day your hand was heavy upon me, I kept silent. but my body wasted away through my groaning all day long. That day your hand was heavy upon me. That day your hand was heavy upon me. I guess I need to keep both of those. Let's see what I can do with that word. Vitality. Baked. Okay. Cakes baked. Okay, they used it. I'm sorry, but sometimes when you see these words that they put in, this word is only used 3 times. In the English words that they use for that word is one baked, and the other one is cakes baked, and then vitality. No, I gotta save that one. Sorry, I got to save that. Hold on, that one's one of them that's just called a keeper. So, well, I gotta do it like that. Pull everything up in front. Okay, now that one I'm going to keep just to make sure that everybody sees that one. Baked cakes. Now, how do I think I can come up with my own word here. My strength was drained. Strength? I think there's supposed to be a G in there. Isn't there? My strength. My strength was draining, not drained, was draining. My strength was drained away. My strength was, because it's all day long he would have felt his strength leaving him. So, day was heavy on me. That day your hand was heavy on me, and my strength was draining away. That day your hand was heavy upon me, my strength was draining away, like with heat of the summer, not a fever, like with the heat of the summer, like the heat of the summer, like in the heat of the summer, like in the heat of summer. Like in the heat of the summer. This is just a 4 verse, but it doesn't belong, so it gets the yellow mark. So when I go back and do these, I can look and say, hey, okay, this one needs correcting, but it does seem to be 3 verse, 3 verse, 3 verse, 3 verse, 3 verse, 3 verse. So up here needs 3 verse. How blessed are they But does this just doesn't seem to fit with the rest. How blessed are they whose sin is forgiven. Whose sin is forgiven, how blessed is man. Whose will has no deceit. Blessed are they, because that's here, whose sin is forgiven. Is how blessed. Is how blessed. How is man blessed? To forgive the sin is. Oh, I need to skip over that. My mind just is boggled by that one. How blessed are they whose sin is forgiven. For they will have no deceit. They will have no deceit. Because if you're, I'm trying to put my mind in the position of this person is willingly going to our Creator and offering up his offering for their sin. So he is walking before our Creator because he'd done this, say, on his 20 miles away, that close to the tent or the house for meeting with our Creator, and he sins and he knows it, and it's his responsibility to come there. So what I'm thinking is that if he's willing to do this, he knows he's walking before our Creator at all times. So there would be no deceit, and I would be able to say, get rid of this, and whose sin is forgiven. Because that will just be replacing they, whose would they will no, they have no deceit. And then that way they aren't deceiving our Creator, they have no deceit. How blessed are they whose sin is forgiven, they have no deceit. And that would be correct. When I kept silent, now, well, this doesn't connect to the first part. When I kept silent, my body wasted away through my groaning all day long. That day your hand was heavy upon me. My strength was draining away like in the heat of the summer. I acknowledge my sin to you. Okay, then I acknowledge to them. Then, okay, so we have to say that he understands the process of taking, the rich will take a ram to the tent or meeting, and on the outside of the courtyard, their priests are standing there, and he goes and approaches that priest or his priest to make an offering to be forgiven. So he understands that, and then the self-will of doing this means he has no deceit. But the next part is like as if this text has to be at a time when the priests are corrupt, because here he's keeping silent about it. He knows that he can't go there because they're corrupt. And this could even be, say, Eli's sons. They were, when they were bringing their item, their ram to sacrifice to make an offering, um, the muscles are what is taken, because muscles relate to the action of the sin. The action part is your muscles. So the action is to be forgiven, or the representation. And here he knows that they were taking parts of the meat, that the offering was tainted. Okay, so either he knew that his priests were corrupt and he couldn't do this. That's the only way that this can be written, or because it's written this way, it's the only way his thought could be done, to say, when I kept silent, my body wasted away from my groaning all day long, meaning that he knew he couldn't go there. It was heavy upon him not going there. That's how this person is thinking. But when I kept silent, my body wasted. My body felt like it was wasting away. My body. Let me see if these are two words put together here. Yeah, gotta go up. Okay. Wasted away is two Hebrew words put together in a verse. So if it's used once by itself, it's like consumed, decaying, or spend, waste, worn, war. My body wasted it. I don't see it as wasted. What's the word body? Can body be changed to mind? Nope. Limb, pain, strength, even wood. Bones 65 times. My bones. Yeah, that body is only used 3 times. When I kept silent, my bones. No. My body wasted away through my growing. Well, let's put it this way. That's going to be kept for next time. I would recognize that because that just sticks out like that's. Your body is not wasting away. You feel like you're wasting away. Through my groanings all day long. I kept silent, my body wasted away. My body wasted away through my groanings. All day long. See, this is all daylight long. to be correct. Because you sleep at night, and I don't think your body's a waste. He's talking about his thoughts during the day. They will have no deceit. But when I kept silent, my body was wasted away from the. This guy was really sad that he couldn't. He knew that his offering would be, so he said, "I'm not going to go there." But then this is his reaction. But when I kept silent, it's not silent. When I did not offer, when I did not offer, this has to be when I'm going to have to replace this did not, have to refer to like this to replace kept, changing just the meaning of the word kept that did not. When I did not offer, and it would be a capital because it's something very important. When I did not offer, my body wasted away through my groaning. My body wasted away all day long. Because you wouldn't be groaning about this, you'd be thinking about it. What's groaning? Oh, you can tell this is what I would be doing. Roaring. Roar. The only groaning. Oh, groaning. It cries. My body wasted away by my thoughts all daylight. My body wasted away through my thoughts all daylight. By my thoughts all daylight. You can see that's how I would gonna do that. The heavy upon me, strength away, fever summer. I acknowledge my sin. Then I acknowledge my sin to you, and my iniquity I did not hide. I acknowledge my sin to you. I acknowledge my sin to you, then confess my transgression, that he forgives my. I acknowledge my sin to you, then confess my transgressions, that he forgive my guiltiness. For everyone who is righteous, praise to you. For everyone who is righteous, praise to you, and you relieve them from your troubles. I know I put the word for here, so I'm going to put the word and right there it is. Now we have those words 3, 3, 3, and I'm not going to go through those, but what I did was I corrected to get to those 3's and to make everything connect together, and then this would come out, this comes out, this comes out. Okay, I'm thinking this here, this comes out. Okay, how's this read? Let me see. Let me get it down here like that. Get rid of me. I need to be able to make a screenshot, so this needs to be done. Okay, how blessed are they whose sin is forgiven? They have no deceit, but when I did not offer, my body wasted away through my groaning all daylight. That day your hand was heavy upon me, my strength was draining away like in the heat of the summer. Then I acknowledged my sin to you, then confessed my transgressions, that he forgives my guiltiness. For everyone who is righteous prays to you, and you relieve them of their troubles. You change them with your deliverance. I will instruct you. Okay, yeah, this here needs correcting. He will instruct you and teach you in the way you should live, and he will counsel you with his eye upon you. And that's the only thing that needs to be cleaned up. But other than that, many are the sorrows of the wicked, but who trust YHVH'S love kindness will surround them. Rejoice, you righteous ones. Okay, that is pretty clean, except for that. So that's going to be easy to clean up. Ta-da! We have that first writer, and we understand how he wrote that and how he felt, and that's the key. But what timing is this done? Well, the only timing is it could be done any time after his priest was corrupt, and we know that the priests were corrupt. But it does mean he has to be either, because my thinking is on when it was corrupt, because Jeroboam up here, this guy here, this idiot, he when he became the king of Israel, when our Creator divided it in Rehoboam's day, the first thing he did was set up a capital city called Bethel, and he made an altar there, and he put up gods, and he says, you're not going to Jerusalem anymore. So was this guy an Israeli that he couldn't go to to Jerusalem? Or does it come down here that they don't exist? And down here, see down here, whoops, down here, this guy here, he's a king, but he sat and meditated, had this sex with the so-called female goddess, and he put her idol. He made his own figurine of her and stuck it in the house of our Creator. And then you can see that when I've got a little letter here, these are corrupt kings. Okay, now these are the ones that the ending of their kingdom happened because they were fallen away. But at this time is when we know that the priest had to be corrupt, because they let him do this. In fact, they even put altars of horse gods in there, or maybe they were idols of horse gods. But the object is that we know that they were corrupt from time to time, but is he from this time here that he can't get to Jerusalem because he's told that he's got to offer his offering to a different god because of Jeroboam. Now that leads me to think that he's definitely a righteous male, but the object is, when can we actually say what's going on here. What time? I don't see any other words here that could do that. But it is a 3-verse format, and I'm going to go on to the next one. How come the screen is not changing? Okay,